I'm going to pan the room to show my audience. Hi, my name is Brian Hubley, and I want to inform you about the topic of fracking. Fracking is a very interesting topic that has been a big deal here in northeastern Ohio recently. Fracking is a complicated process of drilling down into the ground to create tiny explosions. These explosions are meant to shatter and crack the hard shale rock so that the gas inside the ground can be released. Next, large amounts of water, sand, and chemicals are injected into the shale rock at extremely high pressures. These injections are high pressures, are things that allow the gas we want to flow out of the hard shale ground that we are drilling into. The process of fracking is carried out vertically, however, it is more commonly done horizontally. The process of fracking is used to create new pathways to release gas, and it can be used to extend existing channels that already exist. I understand that fracking is a very interesting term. This drilling process is actually called fracking for a specific reason. The term fracking is short for hydraulic fracking, which is just describing how the shale rock fractures when the pressure of water, sand, and chemicals are released. I know that this fracking talk may sound new to people. However, fracking has been around for many years, 60 to be exact. Ever since fracking has been introduced into society about 60 years ago, there has been over 2 million cases of wells being drilled in the United States. Of those 2 million plus cases, 90% of those were fracking. The main reason for doing this fracking is to obtain the natural gases that are released from the ground. Most companies will offer millions of dollars for property or land with natural gas underneath the surface. Now, I understand that this process of fracking does not sound like much of a problem. However, just like most things are done in the world, there are supporters of fracking and there are also non-supporters of fracking. I will now talk a little about the advantages and disadvantages of fracking. I am first going to share some of the many advantages of the drilling method of hydraulic fracking. One of the advantages of fracking is the oil and natural gas that we receive from fracking. When we drill into the earth, the natural gas and oil is released. One of the big reasons we drill into the earth is gas and oil because we as Americans need them. Most Americans who own a house, apartment, or office want it to be heated. These gases and oils received from fracking make heating our homes and living spaces in America easier and more possible. Another advantage that comes from hydraulic fracking comes from the form of something just about every person in the United States needs, which is gasoline. Most people drive to work every single day, and the prices of gasoline rise constantly. With fracking going on and the oil and natural gas we receive from the process, it makes the price at the gas pump go down. The last advantage I will talk about is the natural gas from fracking can help fuel cars and heat houses, but it can also make having electricity cheaper as well. Just like having heat in households, most families in the United States have electricity as well. When burned, the natural gas releases roughly 40% less carbon dioxide into the air, which people burning coal and electricity use in their households. This of course bringing down the pollution in the United States. Overall, there are many advantages to the hydraulic fracking taking place. However, just as I stated before, there are also some disadvantages in fracking, and people are questioning whether or not this should be going on. Some of the negatives that come from fracking are more local, based on where the actual well is. One of the local problems that comes along with fracking is it demands very large amounts of water. Fracking has been estimated to use 5 million gallons of water for each time it is drilled. There is a huge impact of local water suppliers that can possibly affect the local residents' water supply as well. Along with this water, there are many chemicals that mix into them and they in the shale rock and can come into the people's water more quickly. This is a problem because some of the water from the fracking is put back into the well when it is finished. It is not guaranteed that all the chemicals and its solvents have been completely removed. Another problem is posed at the location of the hydraulic fracking is that it is very noisy and can disrupt everyday lives of the people in the area. It is estimated that fracking process goes on for more than a month in each individual well. And with a 24-hour day, 7-day a week scheduling, everyone in the area is affected. Another big thing that comes along with the noise of fracking is the multiple deliveries that are made from trucks. With deliveries come many trucks. Again, this is estimated that fracking uses over 60 trucks to bring supplies into the area. With all these trucks coming in and out of town, it is bound to affect the local traffic and the individuals on the road. Lastly, I would like to talk about the disadvantages and costs of production. Some people are offered millions of dollars to give up their land for drilling. This can cause people to act on signing a contract without the authorization of attorney. In doing this, some cases can occur, and profits and agencies of drilling and all of the costs go to the community, and the people of the community have to start paying for the drilling, and the homeowners did not originally know this. I'm going to show a picture of how fracking works. This right here is the actual drill of the fracking, which sends the water down into the earth, and it causes these cracks, which causes the gas to come up, and it is stored in the well right here, and that's where all the natural gas is stored, and it's where we locate it from. Overall, fracking is a very interesting topic that causes a stir in the United States. It's a lengthy project that has many positive results, and it also has negative results. For all of us not involved in the discussion of whether or not we should continue fracking, we will just have to watch. Thank you very much.